once upon a time there was a man and a woman, and both were married to each other. And then the man left for England because he was an American spy, and the woman was left behind to manage the estate.
She didn't have funds,
and so she became a highway robber.
She would rob rich mansions,
She gate-crashed parties and balls.
storm in with her cohorts, dressed in leather and masks and, pistols and swords in hand.
And they would proceed to rob the mansion.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Molly Hale.
The spy, he was a duke by birth. He was of the British aristocracy. He was friends with the king. And he was an Epicurean. He enjoyed the company of loose women. He enjoyed good wine, a good book on the terrace. He was lazy, and he sort of drifted into this whole spying thing. He didn't want to. It was just easier to agree to everything, kind of. And of course, naturally, he was a bungler. He botched every assignment that came his way. And eventually he got arrested. Taken out of a woman's bed in London, brought in front of the king, interrogated, and sentenced to death.
Didn't happen.
As soon as she found out, oh,
This gal promptly fell in love with a shipbuilder. This shipbuilder betrayed her, or at least she thought he betrayed her, by selling her out, by revealing her true identity to the authorities, for which she was put in jail. Eventually her husband, actual husband, returned from England, rescued her from jail.
hide,
She ran away, stayed away for a few years, came back in order to take revenge on the shipbuilder who in her mind betrayed her. And this took some doing, because revenge is best served cold, but she took that idea to extremes. She married him. She had kids with him. She waited 10 years, and then the opportunity arrived. But her ex-husband had a problem with that. He still felt responsible for her, and he did not like the idea of revenge. He was an aristocrat. He thought revenge is uncouth. It's so old hat. It's so
Horse shit.
Now, of course, this triangle, this weird love triangle, the shipbuilder, the spy, and the girl, it's influenced by outside forces, and those forces always get in the way, and things always get postponed. Forces such as the American Revolution always gets in the way, Wherever you turn, they're always battling. The French Revolution later on, same thing. And people, politicians always want to be part of your life. So they always get in on the action, and they have their two pennies worth thoughts. They say things. That's George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Robespierre, George III. All of them, just keep butting in on the triangle.
please get a grip.
And then this red-haired teenager showed up, fell in love with Miles, and very forcefully imposed her own perspective on the events.